What's up, everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Big Dogs Gaming here, and I'm here to talk to you about something that is very important if you want to really step up your game playing UFC 4, and that's how to counter head kicks. There's a few different ways to do it, so the first way we're going to talk about is the ducking of head kicks. This first clip I'm going to show you is myself fighting as Kevin Holland, taking on Anderson Silva. What a crazy fight this would have been if it ever happened in the UFC. So in this situation, I'm going to show you one of the most common ways to get head kicked and what to do about it. You get rocked, they hit you with the jab straight to break your block down, your legs are too wobbly to back out of the way, and your block is useless, so you're in a bad spot. So here we go, rocked, jab straight, I know my block is broken now. The second I see that head kick animation, I'm ready to duck and I'm ready to throw something back at him and change the fight. There you go. Was about to get knocked out, end up with the knockout. There it is in real time. This happens all the time in the game, such a common combination, there's a way to stop it. So this next clip, I'm fighting as McGregor, taking on Max Holloway. Just trying to get a read on my opponent at this point, noticing that he keeps jumping out of range and then jumping back in and throwing a strike instantly, something that lots of people do in the game. He hit me with a spinning back kick, so that's on my mind now. I'm trying to sidestep it. So there's my attempt at a sidestep. Try to sidestep again, and he throws a head kick, this time with his right foot. I know that that's in his arsenal now, so I'm going to be looking for it. He keeps backing out, jumping in and throwing something. I'm just trying to make a read. This time I guessed right on the sidestep, ducked his right head kick again. Now I know he's thrown it twice in a short amount of time. It's one of his favorite moves. So he backs at a striking range. I know he's going to be coming right back in. I'm waiting on that head kick, look for the animation. I finally see it. I'm ready to duck and end this fight right here. Duck, bang, fight over. So here it is in real time. He backs out. I'm ready for something to come, and I'm guessing it's that right head kick because he just threw it 2 times before that. So this time I'm Darren Till taking on GSP. The GSP fighter is ripping to my body. To me, that's always a sign. If I have head damage and body damage, I'm guessing they're going to rip to the body and try to sneak in a head kick. So that time I didn't let it happen. Here's another example of ripping to the body while I'm fighting as CM Punk. He just keeps ripping to the body, and then I see the block break move again, jab straight. So right in my head, I'm thinking head kick, and CM Punk with one of his legendary left hands lays him out. So learning how to block head kicks in UFC 4 can make such a big difference for you if you like to fight in ranked. There's so many great fighters out there that can be dominating on the scorecards, and if they're just too predictable one time, you can catch them and knock them out, or you can at least even the scales and get yourself back into the fight. Being able to duck head kicks definitely takes some practice. You have to learn how to time it right and always be ready to throw something after the fact. But it's definitely worth your time if you want to climb up in rank. There's only so many moves that can really truly knock somebody out with one strike, and ducking a head kick and throwing something back is probably the easiest way to knock someone out with just one punch. It is imperfect though. It is definitely a risky move. When you're ducking, you have to make sure that you're not going to eat a front kick, an uppercut, or a knee. So you got to use it sparingly. My advice would be to kind of pick your spots and try to make as accurate of a guess as you can on when the head kick is coming, and make sure that you're ready to throw a punch so that if you do end up ducking his kick, you're not going to let him off the hook and you're going to make him pay for it big time. So in this next clip, I'm fighting as Kevin Holland, taking on Darren Till. This is one more way that I like to draw out a head kick in someone so that I can counter it and end the fight. So I see that he throws a spinning kick. I know he's not afraid to throw kicks to the head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a head kick in just a second, knowing that it's going to make him more likely to throw one right back at me as a retaliation. So I throw mine. I see the jab. I'm about to see the straight as well. And we know jab, straight, head kick is a common move. Fight over. So in this next fight, I'm taking on a calf as Conor McGregor. I find fighting calves, especially ones that look like knuckleheads like this, are typically hard to fight. You don't always know what they're going to do, and they're going to throw some crazy stuff at you. If you're not ready, you could get caught. So he's throwing kicks galore, kicks all over the place, spinning kicks, head kicks. He's throwing everything he possibly can at me. So I'm just thinking I need to find one kick that's a roundhouse that I can duck and get this clown out of here. So he tries the spinning kick, and luckily I get out of the way. Tries another spinning kick, big surprise. He just keeps throwing kicks. I'm just waiting for the right one. Hits me with the head kick. Then he hits me with a huge spinning kick that I'm rocked. I should be in trouble, but because these fighters can be so predictable, I'm ready for it. He's trying to break the block down with jabs. I didn't even react to that. I was already ducked before he started throwing that, knowing he was going to do something like that and ending the fight. So here it is in real time. Block break. I ducked early and I was ready for it. So you can't only duck head kicks, there's other ways that you can do it as well. This next strategy is just staying out of range. So I'm fighting as Adesanya here, and my goal is going to be to stay as close to him as I can, but still being out of range. So hit him with a front kick, and I want to hit him with another front kick. And now I'm just being stupid and try to hit him with another one. And I'm waiting for him to throw a head kick, and I need to manage my distance so that I make him miss by as little as possible, because the closer I am to him, the easier I can come back in and lay a big shot on him. If somebody wants to throw head kicks out of striking range, you need to make them pay as much as possible. So in this example, I'm fighting as Hazmat, and I'm fighting a calf. And what I'm going to do here is I want to make him think that I'm in range, and then I'm going to take it away at the last second. So I see him throw a head kick in just a second here. I can see that he's looking for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him the picture that he wants to see. That looks beautiful to him. He's going to knock my head off right here. But just as he's about to throw, I'm going to backstep and then re-enter and lay him out. So if someone's a little bit more crafty, you can do something like that. Here it is in real time again. I give him the picture that he wants to see, and then I take it away. The GOAT CM Punk can do this as well. Keeps that right amount of distance. Comes in with a hook. This one I'm Rocky Balboa. I throw my head kick. Ciro Gane retaliates with a head kick directly after. And I'm in the right range that I'm close enough to hit him, far enough away to get away. And then this helped me change the fight, and I was able to finish him when I was losing. This next clip is Nick Diaz versus Conor McGregor. And I wanted to show you this one just to show that you don't always have to go to the head to counter a head kick. It works not equally as well, but it also works to throw to the body as well. So in this one, I'm just going to be trying to manage my distance so that I can stay away from a head kick, but also be close enough that I can still strike once he misses. So here I go. He throws a nice spinning kick. I'm trying to keep my distance, trying to keep the right range, and here comes the spinning head kick. This one was too close. I should have been knocked out there. I got lucky, but luckily I just missed by a little bit, and I was able to finish him with a nice body hook. So the last way I'm going to show you how to counter head kicks is leaning to the side or sidestepping out of the way of front kicks. So front kicks have caused me a lot of trouble in the past, and I've learned a great way on how to deal with them. I find a lot of people use the front kick all the time, so it's a great move to counter. So I've seen that this player, I'm fighting as Kevin Holland, I've seen that this player has thrown a front kick, so I know it could be coming again in the future. If you see me, I'm just leaning to the side over and over again, just hoping I get it. I finally get the front kick, fight over. This next clip, I'm Adesanya taking on Anderson Silva, just threw a front kick, so once again, I know it's coming. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you another strategy that I use to try to pull head kicks out of people so that I can counter them. So I rock him. If I know I've rocked somebody and I don't think I'm going to be able to finish them, I won't jump on them. I'm going to sit back a little bit and hope that he realizes that he needs to do something big to try to get back into the fight. Hopefully he goes with a front kick, and I can counter it and end the fight right there. So here he goes. He does go for the front kick. Spinning elbow, fight over. If you can catch somebody with a spinning elbow after they duck a head kick, or if you go sidestep a head kick, that's going to be a wrap. So primarily, fighters tend to be one or the other. Front kicks most of the time, or roundhouse kicks most of the time. For those fighters, you don't have to be as worried. But when someone can mix it up well, you got to make sure that you're not constantly ducking all the time or constantly moving your head to the side. You got to pick your spots and try to guess at the right time, like I just did there. This next clip, it truly warms my heart. I love when people try to taunt. So I'm Nick Diaz right here. He tries to taunt me, eats a front kick, flex on him a little bit, try to hit him with another front kick, and then drop him with a hook. So I know I'm in his head now. He's trying to taunt me. It's not working. Hits me with a nice leg kick. My leg's damaged now. I've thrown 2 front kicks. I'm guessing he's going to try to throw a front kick to get it back on me. Move to the side, finish the fight, and silence a troll. One of the best feelings you can get in the game. So in this next clip, I'm fighting as CM Punk, fighting against the calf, and I'm going to show you how to sidestep a head kick this time rather than lean to one side or the other. So this fighter has that same strategy of backing out of the striking range and then jumping back in. He keeps throwing these side kicks to the front. I sidestep that one and make him pay for it. I'm just looking to move to the left so I can dodge these kicks. And I hit him with a totally illegal and vicious punch to the back of the head. Get him out of there. So this is the last clip I'm going to show you guys. I'm fighting as Rocky Balboa, getting my leg chewed up right now. Still early in the first round. End up rocking this fighter right here, drop him to the ground. It's too early into the fight. I'm not going to jump on him. I don't think I'll finish him, so I'm going to set a trap. See if he tries to go for something big. He does. I sidestep him and end it right there. So I just showed you 3 different ways that you can counter a head kick. Hopefully some of this information will help you guys get some extra wins in ranked. Thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned to Big Dogs Gaming. I'm going to be coming out with videos on how to counter very common moves in UFC 4 that a lot of people get caught with, myself included, until I learned these tips. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, everyone.